Hey, what's going on guys? Tanmay here. Welcome back to my channel where I talk about tech gear gadgets and content creator tools like cameras, lights, tripods, microphones, drones, action cams, etc. So if you're interested in such kind of products, definitely check out this channel and do subscribe and turn on the notifications. Today I'm going to talk about a very special product which I have ordered for my studio, which is going to be a LED panel light. So this product is called the Amaran Verge Light, which recently launched few months ago, and this is the box which I'm gonna unbox right now and show you the panel light. And this is gonna be a very important tool which I'm gonna use in my own videos as my key light, because right now the key light that I'm using is something that I just ordered off Amazon. Let me just show it to you. So this is that light that I'm talking about, which I have put it at an angle of about 10-20 degrees and a little bit higher, so it throws that light on me. But on top of it, I have made this DIY softbox kind of thing, which you guys can see over here. So I just literally made it out of cardboard, because the LED panel light right now that is throwing this light on me is very harsh, right? So it's a very bright and harsh light. So to make it softer, I literally had to make this DIY softbox. It's just having this white foam as the screen. So when I put it on top of the light, it gives me a little bit of a softer light on my face. So I've been using this light for pretty much entire time on this channel. So all the videos where I'm using this key light, this is that light. It's a very cheap light which I bought off Amazon. It's not a branded light, but henceforth I'm gonna be using this Amaran light. So let me just show you that light. So this Amaran Verge light is a very high quality bi-color LED panel light, and it comes with an inbuilt softbox layer which is there on top of it. It's a synthetic plastic layer which creates that soft light. It's a very premium light. I already have one Amaran product which you might have seen in my previous videos. So that is the Amaran P60C, and that panel light is basically RGB panel light. It's an expensive one. It lights the background. Right now the background that you can see is creating a blue pattern, right? You can see there is a pattern being printed on the wall. That is the newer LED flashlight which I unboxed in the previous video. If you've missed that, do check it out. This is a very cool light which creates these patterns on the background. It has these different presets and inbuilt patterns in the form of gobos as attachments. So it's a flashlight, but it has preset colors and preset patterns. So it can spice up your content creation. And if you're in a studio setup kind of like this one, if you're just shooting by sitting in your home and shooting these videos, you can spice up the video by enhancing the quality of your background by creating these patterns. So let me just quickly unbox the Amaran Verge Light and show you how that looks. Okay, so I've just unboxed it. I just removed it out of the box, so I'm not showing you the unboxing process. I've already done that. So this is that panel light. You can see it's a very high quality, slim and lightweight panel light. I think it's under 1 kilos in weight. You have the Amaran branding over here. I'll show you some B-rolls. You have the intensity knob over here, and you also have the bi-color switch over here. So these are the two knobs which when you turn around can change the intensity as well as the color temperature. And this whole frosted white material is basically used to create that soft white light. On the back side you have the Verge mount. I think if you remove this, you have this silicone Amaran cover, and then you have this mounting solution which you can use to mount on a larger pole or larger attachment. So you also have the 1/4" screw hole as a mounting option at the bottom, so you can mount it on any 1/4" attachment. You have the USB-C power delivery. It takes USB-C as power. So this is a 25-watt panel, so it's not very powerful, but in a small setup, if you are sitting in your home and just shooting videos like this, the key light generally is about 2 or 3 feet away from your face, and for that this is more than enough. There is a max version. So there is an Amaran Verge Max version, which is a larger circular LED panel, but that is very huge, and that didn't suit my purpose because, as I said, I don't have enough space in my room right now. So I'm gonna be switching this light with the current panel that I'm using, and let's see the difference. Alright, so I have switched my old cheap LED panel. Let me show that to you. This is what I was using. So this is a cheap LED panel light which I bought off Amazon. It takes those NPZ batteries as a power input, and they're pretty good. They're practical. You can use these also. I was just using it with this softbox that I made DIY in my home. You can see I've used a Drools cardboard box and just attached a white screen on top of it. So that is what I was using so far, so long, and it served the purpose well, but it was time to upgrade. Right now the light that you can see, the key light being used is the Amaran Verge Light. Let me just show it to you. So this is that key light. The intensity knob is right over here, so I can change the intensity, I can change the color. So this is me changing it to a warm light. So you can see I am getting a warm effect. I can make it cool. It's a bicolor LED panel. So there's that. I made it cool. You can see this is white light literally. And I can also change the intensity. So this is me increasing the intensity. It goes to become very, very bright. You don't really need that kind of intensity, to be honest. And I can make it as dim as I want. I can make it bright. I think this is perfect for current setup. Now so far this light is turning out to be great, but we still haven't even got to the fun part. The fun part is that this Amaran Verge Light works with an app, right? So it works wirelessly with the Android or Apple iOS app. It's called the Amaran Light app, I think, and I've just installed it and I've just set it up. So now I can control this light literally with my phone. So this is how it looks like. I'll probably put some screenshots. Let me record this screen and I'll show you. So on the screen it shows all the different lights of this product Amaran that are currently connected to your app via Bluetooth. So there is an initial setup process, and once that setup is done, they always are connected to the phone even though they are off. So right now you can see I have two LED panels. One is the P60C, which I've turned off right now. Let me just turn it on. All I have to do is just click one button and it started on, and it's throwing this red RGB light on the background. So I use it to, light up the background. You've probably seen this in previous videos on this channel. And then you have the Verge Light. If I go on this, I can see all the settings over here. I can increase the intensity right from the app. I can decrease the intensity from over here. I can change the color temperature. I can make it warm. I can make it light. I can turn it off however I want. And this is the beauty of these Amaran products. They are very, very high quality, and they also make this whole lighting setup process much more easier. I can be anywhere. I can just use this phone and control both of these lights, the Amaran P60C, which I already own, and the new Amaran Verge Light. So if I were to go to the P60C, let's say I want to change the color to green, I can do that. I can do a blue color. I can do a pink color. So this is the power of this RGB P60C light. And then I can also come on to the main key light, which is the Verge Light. I can increase the intensity, as I said. I can turn it off, turn it on. And it also has certain effects, this light as well as the P60C. So yeah, this makes my whole process of lighting the whole room, lighting the studio setup much more easy and much more hassle free. So this is the Amaran Verge, and if you're interested in any of these products, I will share the links in the video description. If you want a detailed video on the whole light setup, let me know in the comments. I'll make a video where I show how I, set up the lights and create this kind of look. I'm no professional, but I've gotten better at creating content over these years, so I can share some tips and tricks as a beginner. And yeah, that's the new product, Amaran Verge. I'll be using it henceforth in most of the videos as my key light, because this is just an amazing upgrade to my whole lighting setup, studio setup. So that's it for this video, guys. Let me know in the comments how this video was. Let me know if you're interested in creating a studio setup just like this one, or if you're interested in any other products, do check out this channel. If you're interested in content creation and cameras, lenses, or any other tech gear gadgets, check out this channel. I'm sure you'll find some review helpful for you. And this is Tanmay Sakpal signing off. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.